Okay, yeah, welcome to the workshop of knowledge graphs in finance and economics. My name is Ye. I'm one of the founders of Tian Insights, which is a startup in both AI and in finance. And we are very excited to have this workshop because we believe we can bridge different areas together. So just to give a little bit of background, so the structure of relationships between entities in finance and economics is, as you would know, it's inherently a dynamically changing network with things connecting to each other. And because of these characteristics, knowledge graphs are a natural choice for representing and storing information for such networks. So the aim of this workshop is to bridge different things. So we're trying to bridge academia with industry. So we have speaker from NASDAQ and different companies, and we have plenty of researchers from academia. And we want to bridge research with application in industry. We want to bridge NLP research with finance and economics research. And we want to bridge in the knowledge graph representation itself, or knowledge graph construction, between semantic information and numerical information, and potentially for the knowledge graph itself, the concept, how to think about what a knowledge graph is, potentially bridge symbolic representations with distributional representations. So, to open the workshop, I'll just start with some questions, and I'm sure you have many more questions, and I'd love to hear from them. But just some open questions, just to, you can, start thinking and have brilliant ideas, and we can talk about during coffee breaks. So currently, the market economics and quantitative finance predominantly represent data using time series models, which is very natural because what you see is, for example, stock prices moving through time, and you try to model that as a time sequence. So is it possible to do time series for knowledge graphs? As seeing knowledge graphs as snapshots in time, and over time you see an ever-changing knowledge graphs that adapt itself to how knowledge are in the market. And if we can do a time series for knowledge graph, how do we do it? But is it even a good idea? This is one question. Another question. Most knowledge graphs so far are symbolic. So we represent concepts and entities as nodes, and represent relationships as edges between the nodes. But as most of us know, large language models, since 2017, before, like the Balaz TMs, and then 2018 from all the transformer models, and all of this time, which achieved phenomenal success in NLP, shows that a distributional way of representing meaning, it works, yeah? And it's not necessarily just a engineering choice. You might go, somewhere philosophical or linguistics, and so there's a quote from Firth, a linguist from 2019, he said in 1957 that you shall know a word by the company it keeps. So that's the idea that meaning is distributional, that it's like the inside is the outside, that you can know what something means by looking at everything that except that thing. So using all the distributional information about something represent the meaning of something. Perhaps we could think about entities in financial market in this way as well. So this opens up the question about how could we combine features of symbolic and distributional knowledge graphs. And maybe another question is that traditional knowledge graph construction in NLP uses mainly or maybe only textual information. So we pass a lot of text, we do information retrieval, entity recognition, entity linking, so on and so forth. And but the financial market, especially price data, provides a huge amount of information actually on how knowledge graph should be constructed. For example, on the clustering and on the connections between concepts. So is there a way can we combine information from the ever-evolving and changing text information with price data, with numerical information, and use both type of information to construct knowledge graphs. So all of these are open questions, and so I'm sure that the talks that will come next will give us a lot of insights maybe about some of these questions and questions that I haven't addressed or haven't asked. So we'll have Ben Jones, who is the head of US index licensing in NASDAQ, who is going to give a perspective from an industry point of view. And here, just quickly, sorry, I haven't finished, just go back for a sec. And sorry, sorry. And then we have, no, I'm just like going through the talks. And then we have, I have Takehiro from University of Tokyo talking about information retrieval in financial documents. And we have Ian, who also provided a data set for this workshop, which you can find on the website of the workshop, talk about complex document and entity collection. And we have Ding Xiao, he'll be here to talk about virtually knowledge-driven event embedding for stock prediction. And then in the second half of the talk series, we had Hiroki talking about economic causal chain search using text mining technology, and Chungqi Chen will talk about NLP in fintech applications. And then our CTO in Thea, Miguel, would give some closing remarks. And just to say, we don't have the answers to all these questions that we've asked, but we do have our knowledge graph chocolates, which are at the back of the room. So you can find, they are nodes, okay? So this is a financial knowledge graph that we've constructed of themes and business activities. And there are like 200 of those, each one with a different theme. So you can choose your own, or you can randomly collect some, or you can do some clustering with your human brain. Go have fun with them. So have them during lunch, during coffee break. And now, let the talks begin. So let's bring Ben Jones the second time.